The Dallas Cowboys just completed their first preseason game of the year, and with that being said, the NFL has already dropped their all 22 coaches film, which is why I'm making this video. I want to deep dive into the film and look at some of the players that I was excited to see, including Mazi Smith, Caelen Carson, Marshawn Kneeland, DeMarvion Overshown, and so many more, right? So we're going to deep dive into the film of the Dallas Cowboys in this video. Before we jump in though, I want you guys to comment down below 3 players that you think stood out in your opinion from this game, but also more importantly, if you guys want to watch some Dallas Cowboys games with me in the future, make sure you guys go check out my Twitch. The link will be in the description. We're going to be live streaming over there. Again, it's Matty Dubs with 3 S's, so go follow the Twitch. And with that being said, let's kind of dive into the film. Alright, so here we go. First play I wanted to break down, I wanted to highlight the rookie Marshawn Kneeland. Now, with the injury to their starting edge rusher this season, going out for the year, Marshawn Kneeland is going to be asked to do a lot of things, and I think he really is already getting acclimated in terms of being a big-time contributor. So they're going to try to hand this ball off up the middle. We're going to see these 2 offensive linemen rotate to this guy specifically, but what we're going to see is a really big mismatch with Marshawn Kneeland on this tight end. He pretty much manhandles him into the center of the field and is able to block shed for a massive tackle, right? And again, let's watch how this play breaks down. We're going to get the handoff up the middle again. This is a crazy mismatch. If you ever disrespect him like this again, I'm going to be mad, all right? But here we go, Kneeland. Look how he works, block sheds, brings him in for the tackle. That is a great play. And again, yeah, we expect him to do that because he's going up against a tight end, but being able to actually do it in game, that is something that impresses me at this big stage. His debut here for the Dallas Cowboys, starting off with a good one right there. So that was one play that really stood out to me. Let's get into some other ones. All right, here we go. Another really good play, this time by DeMarvion Overshown. This guy is a heat-seeking missile. This is a guy who plays really well, especially when it comes to reading and reacting to what an offense wants to do here. So again, the LA Rams are going to try to get a run up the middle, but the running back is going to decide to take it to the outside, right? And again, I love DeMarvion because he's going to stop, he is going to wait, and he is going to react to what the running back does, right? If the running back goes up the middle, he's going to attack. If he goes to the outside, he's going to attack. Either way, he's never too aggressive, right? Linebackers are that second line of defense where if you get behind those guys, who knows what could happen, right? So again, he's going to play really conservative. He's going to wait to read and react. And again, I think that is his strong suit, being able to read what the offense is trying to do. So boom, stays in his place and is like, okay, running back, I'm going to go off what you do here instead of completely engaging into this lineman here. He is able to disengage very quickly, and then boom, a big time run stop. Let's watch this play in totality here. Again, you got some pre-snap motion. Nobody really, it looks like a little bit of rotations that possibly could be man coverage here. Looks like he was probably going to corner blitz anyway, and then boom, disengage, bring down the ball carrier. Amazing play by DeMarvion Overshown. All right, here we go again. Another very intriguing play by Marshawn Kneeland here. We're going to get a pulling guard from the opposite side. He's going to come down and try to block Marshawn Kneeland. We're going to get an inside zone here for the running back who's going to, hit this B or C gap here, trying to get up the field. Again, it's 3rd and 4. I maybe didn't say that, so defense needs a big-time stop here. Let's watch how Marshawn Kneeland handles this one. So again, get the pulling guard from across the formation. He's going to engage and then disengage to get the tackle, as well as Marquise Bell, who's another guy that had a really good game today, or yesterday, I should say. Really big stop, creating a 4th down opportunity for this defense. Again, I really do like this play by Marshawn Kneeland. It looks like in that running game, this dude could be a massive block shedder, a guy who can really help stop the run, which would be huge for the Dallas Cowboys. All right, here we go. On this play, we're going to see a little bit of a screen. The first thing we notice right away is that pre-snap motion, right? So this guy's going to get around the formation. He's going to stop over here. We're going to get this guy following, right? So it's man coverage. We know it's man coverage for sure because he followed all the way across the formation. So that is good to see for your Cowboys defense, that now you have an extra man on this side of the field going up against this screen, right? They're going to get a halfback screen going here. But the one guy I really wanted to pay attention to is Mazi Smith. So Mazi Smith does a good job keeping his eyes on the quarterback right? He's going to be fully focused on this QB. He actually looks left to start, trying to get these linebackers and these DBs in this direction. Unluckily for him, this is man coverage, right? In zone coverage, you'll see all these guys just stare at the quarterback. But in man, they're pretty much just looking at their man, right? So not a great opportunity there for Stetson Bennett. Quickly turns right, throws the ball anyway, right? Mazi Smith does a great job, one, getting off the block, disengaging, and then we see this man. Absolute heat-seeking missile. Doesn't care what he is doing, where he is going against. He is going to create a play, create an opportunity for his teammates to come and get a tackle. He is going to explode into the lane here. Boom, right? Just take down that offensive lineman, and now this running back has to maneuver around him. Mazi Smith, great speed to, disengage from that block and get over there. Again, this is an unbelievable play. I love this by Mazi, but more importantly, I love this by DeMarvion Overshown. Again, get in there, man. Make a play. That's exactly what they do. You also saw a couple of other guys get in there, help out with that tackle, but that is one that I really do like. Alright guys, real quickly before we deep dive into even more film, and trust me, there's a lot more film to talk about here. A couple of interceptions. I want to talk a little bit about Caelen Carson as well. Before we get into that, do me a big favor, hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we're going to be covering the Cowboys throughout the entirety of not only training camp, but preseason, the regular season, breaking down film, keeping you guys updated with pretty much everything that's going on. So make sure you guys join the family if you haven't already done so. Also, like I said before, make sure you follow my Twitch to watch more of these games with me. The link will be in the description. But with that being said, let's kind of dive back into the video, talk a little bit more about this game. Now, this play, I guess you could say, just was a really bad pass by the quarterback, Stetson Bennett. But I also do want to give credit here to number 14, Marquise Bell. He had a couple of big plays earlier in terms of coming up and helping stuff to run, right? But on this play specifically, they're going to be in a little bit of a zone defense. Whenever you're in a zone defense, we talked about it a little while ago, you're going to want to stay looking at the quarterback, right? Being able to look at what the quarterback is looking at, where he is trying to throw the ball, right? You can learn a lot by just looking at the quarterback when you're in a zone, and you're kind of going to see it. A lot of these guys are pretty much locked in. This guy's not, but this guy is, this guy is, this guy is. You see a lot of these guys really just engaged with the quarterback. All Marquise Bell is going to do here at the top of your screen is just going to stay locked in with the quarterback, jump, and just get a beautiful interception. Easy interception, but again, plays his zone correctly and is able to get an easy interception off the quarterback. Now, somebody that really, in my opinion, looked pretty good was Caelen Carson. Now, the reason I'm saying pretty good and not amazing is because he did allow some catches, but it was kind of in their scheme to give up these little short routes. But the one thing I noticed about him was he's a very solid tackler. He is a guy that is not scared to put his body on line. He's not afraid to come up and make big time plays on the ball carrier, which is something you need in the NFL. And this play specifically, basically just going to get a quick little hitch route. We're going to get a slot fade here. This DB is responsible for back here. We got pretty much a hook curl here, maybe a cloud flat on with Caelen Carson. But basically what I want to show you is just his ability to come up and make a play in open space, right? Very good tackler, and what you'll notice is, yeah, maybe he gave up 3-4 catches, but he also gave up maybe less than 10 yards, right? On every single play that he gave up a pass. Not too many of them he gave up a big play. So again, I want to give credit to Caelen Carson where credit is due, and that is with his tackling ability. Another Caelen Carson play here. We're going to get a play fake to the running back here, trying to get him this way. In reality, it's going to be a play action. He's going to roll out this way. We're going to see Jordan Whittington kind of block out here. Marshawn Nealon's going to get right in there, force some pressure on the quarterback. But we're going to see a quick little out route here by the wide receiver. The one thing we'll notice, Caelen Carson, just for a second, wants to look, make sure the running back's not getting the ball, and kind of gets beat to the outside just a little bit. Nothing crazy. It's not really a bad play at all by Caelen Carson. Just want to be on his feet a little bit more here, right? Boom. Takes a little bit too long to understand the concept of the play action. Gets beat to the outside. Really good route. We see Marshawn Nealon kind of beat beat that tight or the wide receiver right away, add some pressure to the quarterback here. I love that. But again, Carson does allow a catch, but doesn't allow many yards. Maybe 3-4 yards there. Nothing too crazy. I love Caelen Carson's ability to, not allow big chunk plays. And that is very valuable in the NFL. Now, here's a one-on-one matchup here. Top of your screen, you're going to see, I believe, Josh Butler one-on-one to the outside with this wide receiver. He's just going to run basically a fade, a go route down the left sideline. They like the matchup because the one thing we notice here defensively about the Cowboys is there is no deep safety, right? Whenever you have this one-on-one coverage, offenses love to just take that shot down the field and give your guy a 50-50 ball. We're going to notice here very quickly for this press man coverage, very risky to run this. Unless you have a really good corner on the outside here. So again, boom, they're going to rotate that guy over. Now add another guy in the mix over there. But still, Stetson Bennett likes this matchup here. The wide receiver doesn't really get garner any separation there, but is able to start to get that separation towards the end of the play. Look at this ball tracking skill ability by Josh Butler here. Gets his hand into the catch radius and makes an unbelievable play on the football. Guys, that's a real football play right there. Again, really good coverage. I think he does lose a step trying to track the football, but in the end, it really helps him out. Great play there by Josh Butler. Another guy trying to make a name for himself, and that's a good play. All right, here we go. First thing we're going to notice, pre-snap motion. Now, what does this tell the quarterback here, guys? Zone coverage, right? The reason we know that, all the linebackers, instead of someone crossing the formation over with them, all these linebackers just rotate over. So we know it's zone coverage. That's the first thing Stetson Bennett wanted to know, and now he knows. Now, as for the concept here for the Rams, we're going to get a little bit of a play fake this way. We're going to get him breaking out into a fake screen, just trying to get the majority of these defensive linemen and linebackers stuck on this side of the field. So you're going to see a bunch of these linemen get out in that direction to really sell that. Stetson Bennett, in actuality, is going to roll out on the bootleg to the right side of the field. And then as for routes, we're going to see a corner route. We're going to see a block and release here. We're going to see a quick out. And then we're going to get our crosser over the middle by this wide receiver. Okay, now, the guys I want you to focus in on here, Juanyeh Thomas, Marquise Bell, and Caelen Carson. Whenever you're in that zone look defense, your one job is to really, play your zone, but also read and react and attack to what the quarterback is looking at. Okay, so watch this play breakdown a little bit here. Boom, get the play fake, you get the bootleg, you get the fake screen, all these guys getting stuck on that side of the field. And then here we go. Now we got some isolations. We got this isolated with Caelen Carson. We got this isolated with Marquise Bell. And now, more importantly, Juanyeh Thomas is in a tough position where he's really got to help out over here. So he's going to go into a full sprint and just try to make a play, right? So look at that comeback speed by Juanyeh Thomas. Gets back in the play and almost gets an unbelievable interception. That dude deserves some credit on this play. Also, credit to Caelen Carson, staying in his zone, not overcommitting to the play fake, and then reading the quarterback's eyes, right? Almost gets an opportunity. If he doesn't slip there, he also could be in position to get a play. And then Marquise Bell just 2 yards short, maybe even 1 yard short of getting an interception. That's 3 guys in position to get an interception on that one play. I got to give them credit because that was a good play as well. One player that I thought really stood out in this game was cornerback Eric Scott. Now, on this play specifically, we're going to see pretty much man-to-man coverage down the line here. Specifically, Eric Scott on this little drag route over the middle. Now, the one thing we're going to notice is he stops this route a little bit short. We're also going to have an in-breaking route over the middle that comes and stops over the middle here. But what we're going to notice is Eric Scott does a really good job reading the quarterback, understanding where he wants to throw the football. And again, right, this little drag over the middle looks like it could be open momentarily. The linebacker here, Willie Harvey, does a really good job staying in front of it, making sure the quarterback does not want to throw this ball. But then we have this route over the middle, and then we have this drag route, which is kind of, putting Eric Scott in the middle of both these routes here. And what he's going to do is notice that Jordan Whittington is going to stop his route, right? Suddenly, which makes Eric Scott kind of stop for a second in between both players. And then Bennett, not even seeing Scott, throws the ball right to Scott, kind of goes right into the passing lane and gets a nice little interception, returns it for a nice chunk of yards as well. Another beautiful play by the Dallas Cowboys defense and a terrible read by the quarterback. Now, another player that looks like an absolute freak is this one right here. Julius Wood, a UDFA this season. I want you guys just to take a look at how this guy does on this play. This is absolutely insane. Look at that footwork, drops back, steps up, reads the quarterback, and jumps the route. Unbelievable. I mean, the footwork of the back pedal to keep his eyes on the quarterback and then to jump the route all in one. This is a beautiful play. Again, play fake to the running back, drops back really quickly. That back pedal is really good footwork there, right? He's going to read the quarterback's eyes. He's going to understand we have some in-breaking routes over the middle. All he's got to do is be able to jump one of these, and he's set, right? Quarterback looks like he wanted this route. That fell. He could have easily taken his dump down here. Decided, okay, you know what? I could throw this on a dart right here. Is not able to do so because we got some safety up over the top with Julius Wood, who makes an unbelievable play and even furthers his opportunity to potentially make this football team. That was it. That was a good one. That was. And then here we go. The fourth and final interception of the game. Probably could have been more. But we're just going to see this guy in a little bit of hook curl. Read the quarterback's eyes, right? Whenever you're in a zone, just look at the quarterback, right? He'll tell you where he's going with the ball by using his eyes. He's not a quarterback who manipulates a defense where he'll look here, then throw down here last second, or look here and then dump it down last second, right? This is a guy who, wherever he's looking, he's probably going to throw the football. And I'm guessing the Dallas Cowboys knew that coming into the game. So basically, we're going to have a out-breaking route here. I guess he's going to diagonal it a little bit like that. The linebacker here is just going to run with the quarterback's eyes. He's going to say, okay, if you're looking this way, I'm going to follow you, right? Follows him, ball comes out. I don't know what in the world he's looking at here. Okay, I mean, this is open if you lob it over the linebacker and put it up here. Instead, he puts it like right where the linebacker is going to be, and he jumps it for an easy interception. I don't know if their quarterback maybe was seeing ghosts out there today, or yesterday, I should say. But man, the defense had a day. They had a day. Let's just be honest with them. Beautiful. Great interception. Great hands. I mean, hey, you know what? Usually defensive players are on defense for a reason because they can't catch the football. But hey, you know what? They got some wide receivers back there in the secondary. I mean, no, that's a linebacker. But hey, you know what? Great showing by the defense for the Dallas Cowboys. Even though I believe they lost this game by 1, in my opinion. They look like the better football team. Now, we could talk about the offense, need them to move the ball a little bit more. But if there's anyone else that you want me to break down the film for, let me know. Comment down below a couple of names that you think I should go back and really... Alright guys, if you want an offensive film breakdown, comment down below saying more film, or hit the like button. If this video gets up to 400 likes, we'll break down another video of the Dallas Cowboys. Let me know what you guys want to see. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and follow my Twitch if you want to watch these games with me in live time. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.